So read through question 1, there's a couple of things that really strike us. Number 1 is they're talking about the slope of a line passing through 2 points. And the second thing is that we're going to write an expression of b in terms of a. So I'm going to pick up on those 2 ideas right away and articulate some ideas on those. First of all, when we calculate slope, what we do is we find the change in the x and the change in the y. So change of y, change of x. We take the subtraction of the y values, the subtraction of the x values. Some of you have learned it as rise over run. The second part of these directions is write an expression for b in terms of a. So when we get down, we want a b equal statement, and over here there's going to be an expression in terms of a, which means it's going to have a in it and probably some numbers that go along with it as well. So let's pick up our directions, and they say that the slope of a line that passes through our points is 2. So we know our slope has to equal 2, and we calculate slope by finding the change in our y's and the change in our x's, and we want that slope to equal a 2. So I'm going to find the change in the y's by taking the y values of these ordered pairs. So the y values of the ordered pairs are here. There's our y1 and our y2. We have 2 y values, a and 3a. Now we can subtract those in any order that we want. The other values are your x sub 1 and your x sub 2 that we need. So what they're giving you are x values and y values in your ordered pairs. You take those values and you really basically just subtract them in order to find your slope. So now I'm going to use that idea to plug that into my formula that we were looking at. So what's the change in my y's? Well, my 2 y values, one of them was 3a, and I'm going to subtract 3a minus my other y value, which is a. So now I've established an order. And by that I mean I've established the order that said I'm going to take this 3a and subtract the a, which means I have to subtract in the same order for my x's. So I'm going to take the second one, which is b, and subtract the negative a. So it's going to be b minus a negative 2a. So minus and negative is a little bit tricky in there, so I'm going to put it in parentheses. And we know that this slope has got to be equal to 2. Okay, so I've just plugged in the values that we have from our expression. So now I'm going to collect the like terms. A 3a minus an a is 2a. So that's the change in my y's. On the bottom, that b minus a negative 2a, I'd like to turn the negative minus a negative into plus 2a, and that equals 2. So now we got to follow the second set of directions. We want to solve this in terms of b. We want b in terms of a. So the idea is we have to solve this equation for b. So to solve by b, since it's in the denominator inside a grouping symbol because of the fraction bar, I'm going to multiply both sides times b plus 2a to get it out of the denominator, b plus 2a. And now these will reduce, and 2a would have to equal 2 times the value of b plus 2a. And at this point, I really have a couple of options. I'm going to choose the easiest option, and that is divide by 2. I want to get rid of this multiplying by 2 here, so I'm going to divide by 2. So now I have a equals the expression b plus 2a. And now I can go ahead and subtract the 2a. So minus 2a. And I'll have b isolated, so I'll have an expression for b in terms of a, and it's going to be a minus 2a. Well, we can go ahead and simplify those. A minus 2a is a negative a. So here is my expression for b in terms of a. If I want to make sure that the slopes are going to be, that the slope of these points are going to equal 2, then a, negative a, has to equal b. So here is question A.